that.
The candy?
Yeah,
Did you say Cinnabon Island cheese?
Close, but it was Cinnabar Island.
Those are just gooey icing.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna get one after this.
I had all the Pokemon I could get, and had some traded, and then I had maxed them all out with rare candies.
So you cheated to win. You cheat to win. You're Eddie Guerrero.
Oh yeah.
He's not gonna get that. It's wrestling.
No, I understand who Eddie Guerrero is.
How do you know wrestling but don't like it? How does that work?
Because it's stupid.
Anyways, back to the Pokemon. For the seconds that we were there. But I got up to like 125, and then my game got erased, so
Boo.
I will never play that again.
Boo.
Which is a lie.
Your battery probably died.
In the game?
In the cartridge.
Yeah? No, the game didn't erase, though. Like, it played.
You just said the game erased.
Like, it erased, but it worked. It had reset. Like, my game just wasn't there anymore.
Like, your save file was gone.
Yep.
That's what the battery does.
It just goes away?
It provides enough power so that the memory can remember your game.
But then I could save later. Fix my game, John.
Gotten jarred.
I want it back.
Oh, you can't get that back. She's gone.
Oh, wow.
She's long gone.
Look at that one. Right there. Camera,
camera
7.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm fat and thinning.
Yeah.
Here.
It's the flattering camera.
Look at your back.
Yeah,
we need to turn these cameras off. They are.
This thing is just
not helping
just
anybody.
Hair all over the place.
I don't think anyone gets.
I started the show to get the puss, and it's not helping at all.
Can't get all of us in a shot.
But that camera's Cam 7, number 6 there, Colin. That thing is showing what I don't have on the back here.
Cam 7? I won't go to it.
Oh,
unless you want it.
Hey man, I don't know if I can handle the truth like that.
We'll just go back to John's hair afterwards. It's fun.
It's the only way.
It's the only way. Did you guys ever play Narc on the PS2?
Was that the turn-based or the text-based?
No.
Nope.
I've never played a text-based game.
It's really fun.
Really?
Some of them are really, really fun.
Like
I downloaded this thing for my iPhone called Candy Wars.
Okay.
Which is literally like you're going to different hoods and like picking up different candy and then dealing it back. It's like
hoods.
Yeah, boroughs. It's like New York boroughs.
So it's like
drug dealing.
Alleged drug
but
dealing, I guess.
Yeah, but then like you can get a bigger coat with bigger pockets, and you can get pixie dust to throw at cops when they try to bust you.
Pixie dust?
That sounds reasonable.
It's
and that's text based.
Yes.
So what? I've never played Final Fantasy. What is Final Fantasy?
You're talking to the wrong guy here.
Best game.
Is it
ever?
Explain why.
Can you enlighten me to like the overall story? Because there's like 12 Final Fantasies, correct?
Yeah. Oh, there is not an overall story. Each game is
it's like an individual
completely
book,
different.
Fundamentally.
Basically, yeah. That's the only reason you play Final Fantasy is because the storyline is so sprawling.
Wait, so like they don't connect? Non sequitur?
Very rarely. If you do Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy X or whatever you want to call it, there's an X2, which is a small sequel of that one, and it's horrible. It's all with the girls, and if we know anything about girls, they shouldn't do sports.
Betty White
games.
in it?
Yeah. She
The
does
Golden
a couple
Girls?
of voiceovers.
They bowed to internet pressure and put Betty White in Final Fantasy X2.
Well, she plays the hot slut. And then I can't remember if it's 12. Final Fantasy 12, I think, uses a bunch of characters from a bunch of different games. But for the most part, they don't really connect. And then 11 was only online.
Is that the classic RPG? Is that what that would be called?
It's a turn-based RPG.
So is that where the text involves?
Yeah, it's not really text-based at all.
No.
Like, there's a storyline, like, when people talk in the old ones, there was a ton of text just because they didn't have voiceover capabilities, but now they have full voicing.
I can never imagine playing a game where you had to read everything. That'd just be so fucking annoying.
Oh, I just hit A. Well, it's Pokemon. You had Pokemon.
Yeah, and I skipped it all, and I hated that. Because
exactly.
it was like every time you had to redo a battle, it was like you're tapping A for 20 minutes. I don't give a shit what Gary had to say.
No, Gary's a dick.
He was a dick. Now let's talk about boy bands for the last 2 minutes. Okay, John, it wasn't 10 minutes. It was 2 minutes. John
right,
being professional.
Let's just have a discussion. Who is the greatest boy band of all time?
Yep.
It's Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
I would have to go with NSYNC.
No,
why?
They sucked. Because they had Justin Timberlake?
Well, that's one.
No, that's not the greatest boy band of all time in a boy band.
Yeah, that's
not like what happened to the guys after the boy
band.
No, I'm not talking
Boys was the sum of its parts. And
exactly.
Like, NSYNC was just Justin Timberlake.
and some other guys.
Do you know the only reason the Backstreet Boys were ruled to me was that one video where they had that Halloween thing going on.
Yeah.
Forever.
That was one of literally 8 great videos.
Nah, that was like one for me. I don't know anymore that I like.
I like
the
the Quit Playing Games with My Heart video.
I don't know that video even.
Wide open white shirts in the rain.
In the
Bam.
rain. They had the chair dancing
That
sequences.
was the best song of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't like No Strings Attached?
No.
The record?
Yeah, the whole thing
it's
and the song.
No, I like the if you're talking about my favorite NSYNC song, I'm going to say Bye Bye Bye, which is the first
definitive.
single. It's the first single off No Strings Attached, if I remember
What's
correctly.
the first song they had? I don't remember.
I don't remember that either. This is why.
Did any of you guys go to any of those concerts? I had a chance to go to NSYNC, and even then I was like, yeah, I think I'll
I
regret
had my
that.
heart.
Things
I had my
I've
heart broken
run
by
into.
New Kids on the Block.
Oh well.
They were great.
Jordan.
Did you guys ever listen to LFO? They were horrible.
Light
Yep.
Funky Ones?
Light Funky Ones.
Probably the best name ever. What about B44?
I saw one of them in a sporting life, and like at first I was like,
Did
oh
he
my
have
gosh,
the-
I go up to him like, oh wait, they're not cool.
Did they have the frosted tips?
No, he didn't actually. He looked kind of normal.
You should have just gone and been like, oh my god, are you the guy from B44? And he's like, yeah. And then you spit in his face.
It would have been better if
for
he
the
was just
fifth
like, no.
time that day
Yeah.
for that poor
Just had
bastard,
to
right?
spit handkerchief.
That's how he made his hair. It wasn't gel. It was just spit.
Just
Probably.
disgruntled fans.
So they weren't even triplets, by the way. I know they looked.
They didn't look. I think 2 of them were cousins. And
Yeah,
then
they
that
weren't
was
even
it.
like brothers.
Were they supposed to be triplets?
Yeah, because B44.
That's just the number 3.
Yeah, there were
Yeah,
3.
but they were supposed to be triplets.
Oh, I thought
So-
I thought it was just a reference to like the number of people
But
in
in
their
the
group.
song, he always goes, "Don't you know that I'm your older brothers?" And they always sing about how they're related.
Oh,
They do it. They've got some.
I think I was past.
Saw them live at the Rogers Cup, like 2000, 2001.
I think my wife saw them at New Year's Eve in Niagara Falls,
Did they do it up? Were
and
they awesome?
and Snow was there too, and she
Oh my
literally she says to this day it's the worst New Year's Eve of her life.
Remember that song he came back with, Snow? He was like, because he's a not even hard rapper, but he had that R&B song. Please pull it up.
We have it?
No, I don't have it, but go on YouTube.
Is it Cold as Ice? Are you talking about Vanilla Ice, Cold as Ice?
No,
the
I'm-
one after.
I'm talking about the Snow. Was Everybody Wants to Be Like You?
Oh yes, multiple years after, multiple
Yeah.
years. I thought you were talking about the follow up to Informer. Like
Oh
that.
no! I'm talking about like coming back from my generation. Like it's like
yes.
it's like yo, you know
I
who
remember that
Snow
song.
is.
Yes, I remember that one.
In 30 seconds, what we say is not being recorded, but we're still on air. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Okay.
No.
I don't have to go to work, so
Right.
I'm good.
I do. I'm not.
Well,
good.
we'll just talk about
Here we
sports.
go. We're running.
All right.
You have to turn it up. That means.
Them I say, them I know without you they won't roll. If you call them up, you know they won't show cause everybody wants to be like you. When you're all alone thinking
When Daniel said
when you have
about
no one to call them, you're
forgot about you or whatever.